Alright, so it was basically inevitable until I made a video like this. Pretty much nobody will disagree with me that Mage is one of, if not the best job in Miitopia. I've been playing Mage since 2021, and, well, 2022, because that's when I really started to play the game, but whatever. I can't really think of an intro for this video, so let's just get started. Mage is probably the best job in Miitopia. Here's why. So, Mage is pretty much the magic job. The entire job revolves around pure magic DPS, and it succeeds perfectly at that. 9 of its 11 moves are damage dealing moves, so let's just go ahead and start with those. The fires, unlocked at level 2, 14, and 37 I believe, are good single target moves. The first fire gets pretty bad pretty quick, and by that I mean like level 8 probably. But the other two are great. Mega Fire easily carries its weight until level 37, when it becomes obsolete thanks to Tower Flame. Tower Flame might be just the best single target move in all of Miitopia, Horse Whisperings excluded. It's pretty pricey, but the damage it deals is phenomenal, especially when combined with Unusually Focused. Laidback in general is a perfect personality for Mage, as Unusually Focused deals a ton of damage when it activates, and Slack Off helps preserve MP sometimes. Very rarely, but it does sometimes help. Hide is sometimes useful for avoiding damage, since Mage's defense and HP is horrible. Nah is also pretty good for avoiding status. The lightnings are just splash damage fires. They're pretty nice, but easily the most forgettable Mage moves. The MP cost isn't that bad, but the AI likes to use a lightning on bosses with the side enemies. The best example for this is on the Dark Sun and its medals. Like, come on, those things do like literally 10 damage. Nobody cares, just Tower Flame Dark Sun for Christ's sake. This is a problem I don't have to deal with happily, since I may always make my me the mage, but it's still something worth bringing up. Now that we're on this topic, the AI is actually pretty good. It has its dumb moments, which we will get to, but 90% of the time, it's nice. Anyway, back to what we were doing before. The explosions are near invaluable during the main game, and still pretty useful in the post-game. Explosion and Mega Explosion help so much with dealing with wearing down crowds of enemies, especially during the Traveler's Hub portion of the main game, and they also don't really cost that much either. Giga Explosion is useful in the post-game side quests, but the post-game is mostly single enemies, so it doesn't really get that much of a time to shine. Okay, that's all the damage dealing stuff. Onto the miscellaneous abilities. Sleep Tight is ass. It's so bad, and the AI loves to use it for some reason. Sure, it heals a decent amount, but like, it wastes a teammate's turn, and like, don't you have another healer that can do that for you? It just contradicts Mage's entire purpose as a job, and I wouldn't have a problem with it if the AI didn't use it as much as it did, because had it not been for the AI, this move would probably be among the least used in the entire game. I don't know, just a thought. On a better note, Enlarged Weapon is actually pretty nice. If you have a mage on your team, then I would assume that most of your team is magic based, for example like mine, Mage, Princess, Cleric, Chef. So this would rarely trigger, unless with me for Chef, but whatever. But teams that take advantage of it definitely do exist. Immediately off the top of my head, PokeBro60's team takes good advantage of Enlarged Weapon, with a Warrior, Popstar, and Chef as the other 3 teammates. Nice little passive, doesn't really hurt to have unless you have like, let's say like, I don't know, 100 at like 5 MP, and because Enlarged Weapon costs 6, it deals you to 99, which is just enough to not do 2 Tower Flames instead of 1. So there are definitely moments when like it really is annoying, but yeah, most of the time it's fine. So do you remember when earlier I said that Mage's sole weakness is its HP and defense? Well, guess what? Past level 24, that does not matter anymore. Barrier is fucking broken. I have nothing more to say, it is just busted. It basically halves every single hit. And take a listen to this, elf fans. Mage is one of the few jobs that actually needs it. What do you stand to gain from putting a barrier on your warrior or your tank? Barrier pretty much eliminates any bad thing Mage has, and makes it one of the best and most fun jobs to play in Miitopia. Its magic stat is obviously amazing, same with MP and speed. HP and defense are awful, but Barrier solves that. The attack stat is still bad, but who cares? Mage is the best magic job in the game, and its ability to dish out so much pure DPS is insane. The AI is pretty good. It uses Barrier on every single boss first thing, which like, sometimes bosses are weak enough that you don't need it, but like, fine. I guess that's like hard-coded or something. Other than that, my only real complaint is the lightning that I mentioned earlier and the sleep type that I mentioned earlier. AI is overall one of the best in the game, actually. Looking at my script, I can tell this isn't really going to be a long video. There's not really much to say on Mage. It's a pretty basic job, but the entire community seems to love it and always ranks it really high on job rankings, me included. It's perfect for what it is. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.